Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. I'm drinking my coffee. I have a couple of appointments I have to take care of today, folks. So, I'm probably not going to be putting a lot of videos up today like I have been. I just wanted to say, I was looking through my shorts and I was looking at things people were interested in and things that they weren't. And they really liked the paper chain. So I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve of little things I've done here and there to either show that I make a difference in the world, that things to help my self-esteem, just little things I've done over the years. And of course, there's nothing new under the sun, folks. Everything that you know, somebody else knew before you. So just so nobody ever gets their panties in an upwad about anything and says, oh, well, I heard about that in such and such a book or such and such a place or such and such a person said. Yeah, you did, because there's nothing new under the sun. Somebody got really upset yesterday because of something, and I'm just like, I didn't really let it sit on me, but I just kind of thought about it a bit. I said, it doesn't matter what you think of right now, folks. There's not really a whole lot of things underneath the sun. Like, for example, Tesla. They come up with this electric car. Well, cars had already been invented. It's just a different way of making a car run, right? So did he really invent something new? No. A car that's now run by electric, just the way it runs is different. But cars have been around for a long, long time. And there's been a lot of car makers that have come and gone. What was that story? Was it not Lloyd Bridges? It was one of his sons. Did a movie about this guy that came out with all these fancy cars at the same time Ford did. But he didn't last for very long. People, there's nothing new under the sun. I don't care what you can think of. Somebody else has already thought of it or is thinking about it. Because we're all human and we all tend to get the same ideas, but they just sometimes come out with our own personal stamp on them. So if I say or do anything on my channel, that's something that I've learned from someone else, and God knows at 59, I'm not going to remember everywhere I've learned something. I'm a big reader. I read books. I still have, guys, I got like 4 containers of books here. So there's nothing new under the sun. So if I pass on something that I don't even remember where the hell I learned it at, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to help. Like, I was thinking about that paper clip chain, and I really need to add to it because I've had so many of them I've made over the years. When I lived in my house in Mississippi, I had one hooked to my lamp that went all the way from the lamp on the table all the way down the floor. It literally touched the floor. Because every time I was always feeding someone at my house, giving someone a ride somewhere, giving someone a couple of bucks, letting some kid come at my house whose parents and him were on the outs and let him take a shower. I mean, I was always doing something for someone. So, we all are human. We all pitch in here and there. Some people, there's some people that they've gotten to a point where they can't do anything for anyone. But that's not the point. The point is we're all human. So, at any rate, I've been thinking a lot about, oh my God, so many different things, folks. I'm having so many downloads from the universe, and so is everybody else. I'm seeing more and more of people that want to live off the grid compared to 5 years ago. I'm seeing more and more about people that want to homeschool their children because they don't like the way the public schools are, or the private schools, for that matter. I'm seeing all kind of different things that I'm looking at from my 59-year-old eyes, not a 30-year-old, not a 20-year-old, because what 20-year-olds are experiencing today, I experienced years ago, and my world was different. Our world is changing. It's constantly in a state of flux. So if I present anything on my channel, please don't beat up the messenger. If you don't like it, scroll on by. I really don't care. I mean, I do care. I want to help people. But I'm just saying, please don't shoot the messenger. Okay? The other thing I want to say is, I've reached out to a couple of YouTubers that I really like, and just said from one YouTuber to another, and a couple of people took offense to that. So if you're taking offense to that, I apologize. I wasn't trying to steal any of your subscribers. And if you've got a couple of million subscribers and I come on and say one YouTuber to another, how am I going to steal any of your subscribers? You've got 1 million or 2 of them. Why are you going to get mad at that? I'm not trying to steal yours. I'm just saying, being a YouTuber, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I've reached out to about 7 of them. I only had one, and it wasn't the person that got upset. His crew in the background got upset. And I thought about it, and I'm like, did they think I was going to just go, hey, all you people over there, come over here and look at my channel? I do something totally different than this dude does. I'm not going to say no names. Dude, I apologize. I was just trying to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I just happened to catch your live. So, No offense. Hopefully, I haven't heard nothing back, so hopefully no harm, no foul. But to every YouTuber out there, every subscriber out there, this is just it's the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope 2023 is better for you than this year. If this year was rough, if this year was good, let's hope next year is even better. I want best wishes for everybody. And whatever it is you're doing that's making a difference in this world, please keep it up. Even if some days you feel like you can't even crawl out of bed. And depression is something that a lot of people suffer from. And I think a lot of it has to do with being stuck inside of buildings and not getting out. And, you know, they've even got people on YouTube that tell you about taking your shoes and socks off and running through the grass, reconnecting with the earth. People, we come from the earth. I don't want to get no arguments here with nobody about religious beliefs. I'm just saying, well, even in the Bible, it says God created Adam and then took his rib or whatever. To each his own. Spirit works in mysterious ways. Mother Earth feeds us, gives us shelter because we cut down trees and make houses. She supplies us with everything, the oxygen that we breathe. So whether you want to look at the earth as a nurturing mother or Almighty God in heaven, to me, even at that, when you talk about God, I really don't think, I mean, I know that in the Bible they use he a lot. But to me, spirit's just spirit. Spirit is a little bit of all of us. It's spirits in every blade of grass, every tree, in the planet, in us. We are all connected in this universe. That's why there's nothing new under the sun, folks. Because we're all connected. The earth herself has her own aura, her own energy. She has the poles. There's a balance to the universe, folks. And I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or nothing. But all I'm saying is there's nothing new under the sun. So, but on my second thing is I actually was thinking about a couple of different ideas, but I'm going to actually, I don't know if I'm going to actually sit down and do them first and then show them to you and do a video on them. But the only other little thing I wanted to throw out there, and I didn't have one to make because I have to go dig this stuff out from underneath my bed because that's where everything's stored. My bed lifts up to be a storage space in my camper. But I want you to take something that I used to do a long time ago. I haven't done it in a while, but I need to do it again. And it's you write down on a piece of paper 3 things you like about yourself and post it somewhere where you see it every day. Rather it's next to your toilet or next to your coffee maker in the morning, next to your bed. You see it before you go to bed and first thing when you rise. 3 things you like about yourself. I like that I'm kind. I like that I try to help people. I like that I like to feed the animals. I like that I can laugh at myself. 3 things that you like about yourself. And my idea is actually to cut out a pink heart on pink construction paper, you know, the kind the kids use in elementary school, because that's coming from my heart. And it's something I love about myself. Maybe then you could even write up a little square. My idea was to take a white piece of paper on a square, write 3 things down that you want to work on and change about yourself for the better. I want to listen more. I definitely can talk. I'm long-winded. I want to learn to listen more. Is a good place to start for me. I don't know about you. But find 3 things about yourself you want to change. And try working on them. Or even if there's just one big thing. I no longer want to pick my nose. I no longer want to accidentally be walking around saying shit all the time. Whatever the case may be. You know, maybe every morning you get up and you're grouchy. I'm just not a morning person. Well, I think in the morning I think what I want to change is when I get in the morning, I want to be a little nicer to my wife or my husband or the kids. I want to get up in the morning and not be screaming at the top of my lungs right when I get up out of bed and have a stressful day all day long. I want to change that about myself. So even if it's only one thing, write down something you want to change about yourself. Work on being a better person every day. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with getting rid of negative thought forms, negative habits that no longer are good for you and the person you are becoming. Because the more negative or things about yourself you don't like that you want to change into good, positive things, the better of a person you become every day. So, my next little video, I think that's what we'll do. Well, folks, I've got to be leaving here in about 20 minutes for a doctor's appointment. So, I'm going to get off of here. But I just wanted to upload this little video to say Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas to YouTubers and subscribers, to everybody alike. And be a light in the darkness, folks. You only have this one life you're going to remember. Be a better person every day. Try to help someone if you can. Or if that's not possible, try to be a little nicer to everybody today. Be a better person every day. Spend more time with your family. There's so many things I wish I could go back in the past and change, but I can't. Because I had 2 that were grown and 2 I was raising. So life's just not always easy. But we are all connected, and there are things you can do every day to be a better person and shine your own light in the darkness. Be a light in the darkness, folks. Because there's so many people, and wherever you are today, it could always be worse. There are people that are living in tents, people that are living underneath bridges, people that have children that they're actually in hiding because they don't want social services to come take their kids because they're going from bridge to bridge. There's people that have no money, no help, no income, no home anymore. In the past few years, especially since COVID, a lot of people lost their homes. So wherever you're at today, just realize it could be worse, and you could be somebody that doesn't. Or if you're someone that doesn't have anything, there is help out there. There's resource centers, there's food banks, there's Catholic charities, there's, you might even need to use someone's phone and Google where the nearest wife abuse center is. I don't know what your situation is, but I hope everyone has a better year next year. Be a light in the darkness. Strive to be a better person. Y'all take care of yourselves. Lana Scott, be a light in the darkness lighthouse.